Okay, before some of you guys come running to me and protesting regarding how you have it so nice at your job and how everything is good and you don't have any problems, let me try and tell you why you should learn Scrum. And maybe you can just open up your mind and be open to the future. The future is changing. You can't avoid that. So maybe you might as well hop on the train and enjoy the future rather than trying to fight it. So, one of the reasons why you should learn Scrum is because this is where the IT industry is going. As I stated, many of the top companies, the Googles, the Apples, the Facebooks, even the smaller companies, the smaller startups, they all have figured out that waterfall doesn't work. And so they're working towards getting into this process. Now, granted, a lot of these companies aren't implementing this process in a perfect manner, but it doesn't matter. They're learning, they're trying, and they're going there. You don't believe me that this is where the IT industry is going? Well, I can prove it to you guys. Take a look at the screenshot I got from you guys. This is August of 2015. So I used Google Trends. Google Trends is a very cool thing. What you do is you go on there, you put in a search term, and they show you the kind of traffic that these search terms are getting. Basically, they're showing you how much interest there is in a certain topic. And as we know, Google is the #1 search engine in the world. So basically, everybody's coming there to learn something about a topic. And I put in two terms here. I put in Scrum and I put in Agile Software Development. Scrum is in blue, this guy is in red. And if you look down here, you can actually see the interest in this topic over time. And both of them have a positive upward trend line. You guys can see that, right? It's moving upwards, which means that there is more and more interest in this topic over time. And that's exactly why I'm telling you guys that the industry is headed this way. There's no avoiding it. I've seen it with my own, eyes as I just keep working. The other reason why you should learn Scrum is that it's a much more efficient way of building software. As I stated above, the reason it was developed was because waterfall had so many pitfalls that we needed to do something. Smart individuals saw that the process was not effective, and they said we have to do something different. The IT industry is just too fast for us to be sitting, developing, and testing code for months and years at a time. You cannot do that. The world is changing too fast, so we need something more efficient. And let me show you guys something here. This part I actually got out of a book which I read. It's called Essential Scrum by Kenneth S. Rubin. I'll have a link for you guys in my notes in the resource guide so that you can check out this book for all of you who love to read. This is a graph of a company that tested their methodologies to compare them. I forget what the company was, but it doesn't matter. This is the results. Was that their effort in waterfall methodology was 10 times that of what it was in Scrum. Furthermore, their velocity in waterfall was 7 times slower than that of what it is in Scrum. Velocity meaning that they were not developing as much in the same amount of time. Finally, customer satisfaction was poor in the waterfall and excellent in the Scrum model, which is probably the most important point, because if you're working for a customer and delivering them applications or whatever you're making in the software development industry, and the customer is not satisfied, you're not going to get any money. And if your employer is not getting any money, you're not going to have a job. Therefore, you actually want to implement Scrum because it will help your employer to get more clients, make more money, providing you with job security.